Hello everyone and welcome to a look at the early access game Ground Branch. Ground Branch is a tactical shooter and leans heavily on something like the old Rainbow Six Raven Shield type of shooters. And if I'm not that mistaken, one of the developers working on the game or have been working on the game was at the original Rainbow Six development, so it definitely leans on the bit more realistic side than on the quick and fast-paced run-and gun type of gaming. Now, Ground Branch, as it is in its current version 10.29 on early access on Steam, is fairly bare bone. There is a test environment set up, a CTE community test environment set up, where they're actively having the community to test the upcoming patches and changes. And the change to version 10.30 will be significant. There's changes to how you customize your loadout, how your ready room looks, and the size of stuff, and graphical improvements to some of the maps and stuff like that. And it's slow and easy going, well, not easy for the developers, but it's slow and steady going, and they're pretty active on their Discord as well. So this is just me having a bit of fun with it, trying out the different things and getting to know with it. As I said, there are quite a few changes coming in the next patch 10.30, but I was opted to stay at the test environment just to play on a stable game. So let's get into it. Now, Ground Branch in itself is basically a tactical shooter, but there's no skill leveling, there's no skill selection, there's no XP unlocking different kind of weapons. You go in, you choose your loadout, you choose your mission, either solo or on a server, and you're good to go. You don't have to unlock stuff and earn ranks and levels as it is. It's get in there, get it done. It leans heavily towards cooperative and PvP play. At the moment, PvE play is something that's set up on the different servers by the community and the guys running the different servers. But for now, it's easy to get in there, play some PvE, terrorist hunt as a setup, either solo or join some of the existing servers out there. Now, in the menu here, we have a few options here. Obviously, you have the settings, and you can go check out the credits and who made Ground Branch. You can go in there and customize your operator, which you can also do once you've chosen whether to play offline or whatever server you're in, or if you want to go training, you can do it, customize that. You have an option to go in to training, basically just shooting at targets that's not gonna fire back, test your speed, test your skill, test out different weapon types and loadouts and stuff like that. Do that in training. You can play Ground Branch offline, completely solo, just you. For now, only as terrorist hunt. You set up whatever map you want, however many terrorists you want, and their skill level, and simply go in there and hopefully take them out before they take you down. Or you can join one of the open servers that are out there and play whatever map's being played, hopefully find someone to play with, which definitely makes the game a lot more enjoyable. But for some quick tactical, get in there, shoot some stuff, get out, don't worry about having spent in-game money or gaining XP or doing tasks. For me, it's a pretty fun game in that way. Now let's first just check out training. Training lets you pick one of the current maps, set it up as however you want. Let's go into the kill house. And here we are at the kill house. Basically, this is a training area. And you can do basically whatever you want. You have the general controls, as in each game. You got lean, crouch, jump. There's no prone at the current state. But they're working on the animation. Now, with the kill house, you have the option to come over here, set how many targets, how many friendlies, how many enemies you'll set, and simply start the timer, and then it's in the door and kill. You can, if you join up more guys, you can have someone standing up top, seeing what's going on. Or you can check out the loadout or whatever. And you have the option to come down here and customize your character. Now, when you get into, whether you do it from this screen or from the main screen or in your ready room, the customization menu looks like this at its current state. As I said, 1030 will give the customization menu a pretty big overhaul and change it to how it looks and stuff like that. But you'll get the general idea of what Ground Branch is aiming on. Obviously, profile changes, head, face, hair, name, stuff like that. You can save different loadouts. I mean, you can change whatever you want, save it as a new loadout. I only have this first one here. Change your shirts, your pants, your gloves, your footwear. And there's heaps to change from BDU rolled out sleeve, combat. Let's go with combat rolled. Polo shirt long, t-shirts, stuff like that. And you can go in here and change the colors as well. Each has a few different presets you can change between to whatever design you have. But for this one, let's go with the Ranger Green, Pants G2, and go Coyote Brown for this. Jungle Boots tan. Change between boots. I'll do some hiking shoes maybe. And helmet. There's a few different options down here to change from. Doesn't really matter. Let's just go with the headset for now. Eyewear, goggles, sunglasses. Like that. Balaclava, yes or no. Let's take it off. Not really that much of a pretty good boy, this one. But that's what. Put the balaclava back on, shouldn't we? Change your vest, whatever platform, if you just want to go belt, chest rate, plate, carriers, tactical vest, assault vest. And down the line, it affects how much gear you can carry and how you perform. But for now, let's just change out the edit out the plate carrier. Now, plate carriers let you chair or any kind of loadout will let you change where you put your pouches. So I can go in here, change my primary, secondary, or specific ammunition depending on my weapon loadouts, or if I want to carry spares for my mates. As I push and drag, I can select different spots to put stuff in. I can take stuff away and take it out. Stuff like that. I definitely want to put my grenade back in there. Let's just revert. As it currently is, I'm carrying 3 frag grenades, 1 smoke, 1 flash, 10 standard 30 round mags from my M4 or my MK18 in this case, and 2 secondary mags from my pistol. But I can change where everything's placed if I have breach and charges and stuff like that. I can also go in here and change out my weapon. Currently we're using the MK18. If I go in and edit it, you have an option to change out the magazines. You can change the position of your sight, how far along down the rail it's placed, which affects how much space it takes up on your screen and how your ADS picture looks. The placement of your foregrip and stuff like that. So if I want to change to a different foregrip, I'm gonna take this one instead, or take the one with the hand stop. You see, as long as it's red, it's not being able to place there, but you have to place it the right place. Stubbies, angled foregrip, which is definitely my real life preference. These ones just feels a bit weird in my hand, but anyway. Muscle devices, you can add or take off suppressors, stuff like that. Different rails, different sights to put on, depending on what your loadout's supposed to do, what map you're playing. And you can save all these tweaks, so you can have like 10 different builds of this specific gun, give it a different name, and just have them ready on the go. I'll save this one now, and let's pop into a test session. So come over here. 3 friendlies, 9 enemies. Go. So for a sneeze, it's a bit tight in the nose right now. Now I'm gonna take the slow. There's no speed doing this, so you can either push open the door by F or close the door. But you can also do it incrementally. Like if you hold down F and use the scroll wheel, you can open it slightly, so you can pie the corners, pie the openings, or open the door slightly, have a teammate throw in a flashbang, stuff like that. Also have the option to use breaching charges and stuff like that. Now you'll also notice my gun hasn't come up. You have different ready levels. Like I actually have my gun equipped, so if I ADS it will come up. But it's at the low ready, front and high ready. And chase this with my scroll wheel. Right click obviously brings up the ADS. And it's a curse that you can ADS all the way through. But with 1030 there's going to be added a bit of stamina to it and some weapon sway. Depending on how long you ADS. So you don't want to go around looking down at your scope the entire time. Yeah, get used to bringing it up and down like this. Obviously selecting firing modes, stuff like that. You see all these settings in the menu. So let's get going. Let's just stop this one, reset. Good to go. You see, we're just firing at targets. This is training environment, so these are all just range targets. Right. No one. Now reload, I can press R, do a regular slow reload. I can also do what's called a tactical reload, where you just drop the mag to the floor and what? Now, you probably noticed already, covering each and every corner solo in this game is absolutely impossible. So as I said earlier, it definitely caters towards co-op play, bringing in your mates, have a bit of fun, hunting down terrorists, maybe even joining a PvP server. Same here. I put a breaching charge on it. I can breach it myself and blow it up, but I can't really cover the corners and be ready to storm the room because I need to bring up my weapon again. But non-hostile. So it's definitely a co-op game mostly. Do tactical reload. You drop the magazine on the floor. Move it up. Next room. Just flash them. No targets. Alright, so this last section is definitely going to be crawling. Body. No one. I actually lost count. That's the last one. Buzzer goes off, training's over, yada yada yada. You can go back out, and you'll, as soon as you press reset, everything's going to be reloaded, and you can basically just beat your own time, or beat your mate's time, or practice team workout and stuff like that. So that's the training sessions. You can do this on a heap of maps. Let's go back to the basic menu. Start play offline. Game modes. I can do a lot of I can choose all the options here. You can see this deathmatch, defend, development, team deathmatch. By playing offline, only terrorist hunt is going to be worth one. But you choose terrorist hunt, you choose how long it's going to last. You can set how many terrorists is going to be on the map. Whether it shows you how many's left, it will let you select their level, or you should just go trained, and you can change a heap of things. So for this one, let's go with something like 15. No, actually, let's change it down to 10. And we'll do one of the smaller maps. Let's go down here. There's a user arena. It was basically like paintball arena or something like that. It's pretty fun to play and easy to overlook. But you have bigger maps. You have more combat CQB minded ones. You have long range engagement maps with houses on as well, and it's pretty fun actually. Now, as you get into a server, whether offline or online, you'll get into the ready room here. You can obviously see if it's an online server and the server name and whatever info people's put in there, like TeamSpeak servers or Discords, who's in here and stuff like that. And if we move along down here, you get into your customization area. Each player gets a wardrobe. You can see my name up there, and if there's multiple in here, names will be listed on top. You can go into your customized menu from each of these, but role playing kind of thing, and you get into the same menu if you press F. Same customization. We're playing that one, so let's just go with the same loadout for now. Down here, you have a live firing area. You can go down here, just change something to your loadout. You can go down here and get in here and just simply select your weapon and test them out if you wanted to target them. If you change loadouts, something like it. Oh, didn't mean to put that on. Alright. Simply just get a feel for your weapons. Now that wheel I just brought up, that's pressing down your scroll wheel, and you can change all the options you've added to your weapon. This one is only tactical. I can take light on and off. Last room is the mission room, and the main feature is this, the board. You'll see mission time, how long it's been going if you join late, and it will say join as a spectator, game in progress. As I'm the controller of the servers, I can change time of day, duration, how many terrorists and stuff like that in here as well. And then you choose simply where to deploy. So just get in here, click on it. Here we go. So it's time to kill some terrorists. Now the AI in this game isn't the best and the brightest. It's a bit bare-boned, but they're definitely lethal once they lock onto you. So mission is to clear 10 terrorists out of this area. So one down, another one down, 2 down. The pathing of the AI sometimes is a bit buggy, so they can get stuck on ladders and doors, as it is for now, but they're definitely deadly. Somebody spotted me. Relocate. And once again, you can see covering all the corners is a bit difficult in this game. So pick your primary threat and go for there, or preferably bring in a buddy. Running left side. Do the searching, but they haven't found me yet. That was some bad shooting. Reload. Right. Found the room clearance. Definitely a few guys over here. There's 2 down. On the stairs. None. Running outside. Whoop. Don't want him getting too close, because if he gets too close, I can't pull up my gun. That was lucky. Right. Reload the pistol. Change it to medium ready. That means I can still fire as it is in the center of my body, but the aim is a bit off. I have to get to know it. Two there. Where'd he go? Underneath.
Contact!
Be one left. Right, one down. Ah, here's some more left.
Contact!
Not down yet. What? There he is. Oh, we got him. And then you pop back to your ready room and mission summary and change loadouts, change out with your buddies, get going. Now the game does feature in-game chat like team and all, and you also have voice when it works. It can bug out a bit, especially some Windows updates sometimes bugs it out a bit. But there is a proximity voice and there's radio comms as well you can use. But most people prefer like something like TeamSpeak or Discord server and join up that way and have communication is definitely key. You'll get guys running around Rambo style and stuff like that. But anyway, as first look at Ground Branch, I'm definitely going to be following this as it develops. I'm at the Discord as well, checking out the features for patch 10.30 and definitely excited for the new changes to come. And when they do, I'll definitely cover it again and show you the updates. So thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe.